Hey guys, my name is Ivan Mesic. I'm 25 years old. I'm Slovakian and I'm coming from Netherlands. I'm coming from Dutch side club Golden Heracles Almelo. I'm looking forward to see you all. So I've been in the gym. I did a small session, and I really like it. I think, like I said before, we have top conditions here, so everything what professionals needed. So I found a really good area here. So I could do a little bit of stuff, and hopefully I would be able to train afternoon with the group. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meet him. I'm really looking forward for the first game of the season. Hopefully the stadium will be full, and they will get us to support all the season. So excited to see them all.
South London, and welcome to Charlton. How does it feel to be a Charlton player?
Thank you very much for a nice welcome. Yeah, I feel proud, you know. I hope also the family is proud, because it's a huge step for me. And I feel amazing. I had a really good welcome here. So feels great from the start, and I can't wait to get started.
You say it's a big step. You've Slovakia, Denmark, Norway, Italy, Netherlands, now England. Your sixth country. You're only 25, and you've had a huge amount of experience across the continent since breaking through as a youngster in Slovakia. How much experience has that given you? How much to get you ready for the championship?
Hopefully, you know. I would say that I was slowly building up, you know, in every country, you know. And it was a big experience because I was very young, you know, so I just had to get through of it, you know. I just tried to learn and take every little from it. So, you know, so I just could be more experienced, you know. So I try to, like I said, build up and try to take every little from this experience, you know. It was about the learning, you know, and I think this was like get me stronger and stronger, you know.
Is English football something you always targeted when you were a youngster growing up, being a football fan? Was English football something you really wanted to aim towards?
Yeah, I think, you know, this football is elite football, you know. I think everybody wants to play here because it's elite, and you have a lot of great clubs here, you know, a lot of good conditions. So I think this is a dream for everybody to play in England, you know. So I'm really glad that I could come here, and I think it's a really good move for me.
You're a full international, 3 caps so far for Slovakia. How proud are you to have achieved that in your career? But also, how much do you see this move to Charlton as being a platform for you to put you in a good position to add to that?
Yeah, it just can help, I think, you know, because like I said, you know, this is elite football, you know. So I think this can really help me also in the national team, you know. That when I will put a work here, you know, and I will work consistently, I think I can just get better, you know, to the future. So I will try to start to build up, you know, also here, and then I have really good work ethic, you know. I'm hardworking and ambitious, so I think to the future I hope I will be even better.
You've mentioned a little bit there, you're hardworking. We know that about you so far, but there'll be fans that'll be Googling you, looking up your attributes, seeing what other fans of other clubs across Europe have been saying about you. But what can you tell them about what they can look forward to seeing? What sort of player are you?
Yeah, I would say I'm aggressive. I'm searching for the duels. I like duels. So I think this is my main strength. But also I think modern type of the footballer. So I'm like to play on the ball. I like to dribble the ball when there is a space, to play through the gap. To play between the lines. So I would say I'm kind of modern type of the player. So I think that's what everyone would like to see. So I think the fans will love me, and they will see all the skills I have.
And for the first time, you've just been out of the Valley, seen the stadium, your new home for the first time. What do you make of it? Yeah,
insane. Yeah. When I came here, I already see like from behind that I know it will be quite bigger than I was been before. So I knew it also in terms of stadium facilities, conditions here will be a quite big step. But I think this is what we professionals need in football. So I'm also really happy for this, that I can use all of these items here. So stadium is really nice, and I can wait to see all the fans here.
And you've had your first training session, you've been at the training ground this morning, met some of your new teammates and staff. How's that been, meeting your new teammates?
Yeah, everyone was friendly, everyone to try to help me from the first minute. So I'm very glad for that. And now it's just about put the work consistently, and I think slowly to get to know more about each other. We will get more know from it, and also I think we will help each other. So I think it's on a good way, I would say.
And how about the manager, Nathan Jones? Have you had a good conversation with him about what he expects from you this season?
Yeah. We had a really good conversation, and I've been impressed because he knew me very well. So he mapped me last season, so I think he knows what he can expect for me, and I think he would like to see all the things he's seen before. So conversation went well, and I think maybe in the upcoming weeks, I think we will talk more about the football and also about the expectations.
And finally, pre-season officially starts on Friday. We're playing Dartford, a local team to us, and that's when the action really starts. But how much are you looking forward to playing your first game in the Championship here at the Valley, and what are you looking forward to most about this season? Yeah,
I can't wait. When I heard the stories about the fans, they are amazing, they're fantastic. They always putting a lot of energy to the team. So I can't wait to meet them here, and I hope we will create a great atmosphere this season. And at the end, it's always about to be successful together.
happy, to be honest, about that move. We've been talking for quite a long time now, and I'm very happy to be honest, to get starting in a very good club and in a good league as well. Hopefully, there's a lot of things that we can do this season. I can't wait actually to get started.
You're still only 23, still very young, but you have a number of different experiences under your belt after joining Liverpool as a very, very young man. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey so far that's brought you here to Charlton?
Yeah, so quickly, I'm from France. I grew up there, I played for Lyon, and then I went to Liverpool at the age of 16. I had a few loans as well in Austria, in France, and in England as well. I played in the first team as well with Liverpool as well, Austria, France, and Blackburn as well. And after that, I went to Dundee for 2 years. I played a certain amount of games, and then that's when the interest of Charlton came. And then we had a very good chat, and then now I'm here now for a few years now. Yeah.
You mentioned that spell at Dundee, a really successful couple of years up there. What did you learn from that experience, and how has that set you up for your next challenge in the Championship?
I've learned a lot, to be honest. I think that was a good step for me. The managers there helped me a lot to improve my game. I had a lot of things to work on, and I think those 2 years helped me to improve in the things that I needed to improve on. And now I'm a better player, but I know still that I'm going to learn a lot of things here as well. I know that I'm not the finished player. We are learning every day. Even when I'm going to be 25 or 28 or 30 years old, I think every day you are learning. So I'm very happy for this next step, which is very big for me, and I know that the staff and the club are going to help me on my career and on my improvement as well.
The manager, Nathan Jones, he's brought you here, brought you to South London. What sort of player? What sort of things has he spoken to you about, and what he expects from you as a player here at Charlton this season? So
we had a good chat. To be honest, he explained to me about the vision that he has for the club, the vision that he has with the club and for the players as well. And then he explained to me as well how he wants me to join the team, how he wants me to play, how we are playing here, how one can adapt, and how the staff would help me to become a better person as well and a better player. So everything, to be honest, went quite straightforward for me. Like when he spoke to me and about like the project that he had for me was quite convincing. We had a very good chat, and from that day when I spoke to him, I was like, you know what, I think that's the best move that I can do at this moment of my career. So I can't wait, to be honest, for the next few weeks, next few months and years. I think it's going to be top, hopefully, yeah.
And for the fans, they're looking forward to seeing you play in a Charlton shirt. What sort of player are you? What can they look forward to seeing from you?
I would say I'm a very intelligent player. I'm young, but I like to play from the back. I think I'm a very good player with both feet. I'm very good in the aggressive. And a lot of things as well that I can do. I'm young, but there's a lot of things that I do well. I'm aggressive defensively, but also I can play well from the back and offensively as well. I give like kind of big stability as well at the back. So hopefully I can add something here.
And the games begin on Friday, that first pre-season game at Dartford. How much are you looking forward to getting started, whether that's Dartford, whether that comes in Slovenia or beyond that? How much are you looking forward to putting that Charlton shirt on for the first time, seeing the fans for the first time and just getting on the grass and playing some football?
Yeah, that would be good, to be honest. That would be good. It would be a first good experience. I think we need those minutes, even like to get to know the boys a bit more. That would be my first one, if I get some minutes. And that would be top, to learn the system, to learn how the manager wants us to play. I think you need those kind of games, to prepare before the season. That's the best thing we can do. So I can't wait for that as well. Yeah.
free kick, quickly taken by Brophy. Out to Harris on the left. Up against Ramsey. Cuts in on his right foot, swings the ball in, headed away by Camacho. Kelman can't get there. Struck in, and that's, a save.
He just fortunately was in, that left hand could reach out and make that stop, otherwise Gillingham would have had the lead. Super safe.
Ball's crossed in again, it's the deep one, another header come in, but he's offside.
6 weeks is more than enough. But because they try and manage minutes pre-season, we build up slowly. You get a 45, then a 60, then a 90. 190 was never enough for me to then attack the season ever. And you only ever invariably got one full 90 minutes, and it usually took you to the end of August to get your bearings.
Lafayette and Rankin Costello, that some players needed those 90 minutes.
I've got to be honest with you, Tel, when I was managing, it was non-league, and you didn't have 26 players to get fit. You had 17, 18, so it wasn't a problem. But, it's look, the other thing about pre-season is players aren't, like, they're getting themselves into position to compete for that first game that you have on August the 15th for us against Derby County, and these friend.
Oh, it's a lovely.
Everything is geared to the first week for both sides, for both clubs.
Ramsey up and running, corner comes in, heading out to Nibbs, who takes the shot, deflected back out to Rankin Costello, lifts it back in. Camacho's there with a header, comes off of Gale, picked up by Ramsey, who's shaken off that injury. To Fuller into the penalty area. Goes past his man, ball across, saved away by...
We don't make that worse at this very early stage of the season.
Charlton themselves obviously have had injury concerns. One of them still Josh Edwards, who isn't going to figure yet and still not figured today, as
really competing at the moment for the number 2 spot.
Coventry's free kick deep. Lloyd Jones is up there, gets his header to it as well. Alapi's in the edge of the 6-yard box, trying to drop the corner. It'll drop to Nibbs. The shot's blocked away.
Outside, didn't they, Charlton?
They got confused who was going to the ball, and they both stopped, and it left a huge gap in behind.
This time Alvarez gives the ball straight to Fuller. Ball inside to Rankin Costello. Fuller keeps his run going on that right hand side. Gets the ball into the box, takes a deflection, and it was a kind one.
Come over and probably come back on again.
Doing some flexing of that shoulder as the corner's taken. Trialist into the box, headed away from the advancing Camacho. But Alafi gets it back into the penalty area. It'll run out to Nibbs, who gets the shot away, saved with his feet by Holtham to keep Charlton at bay. Charlton still have possession. Rankin Costello, to tell you who the Gillingham is in a second when we draw breath.
The problem's going to, in some respects, going to be now that there's a bit of blame.
Charlton half. It swung in to the Charlton penalty area. Brooks comes out.
Went long in behind. Good run from Campbell.
Corner taken by Carey. Deep one across the box. Burke with a header, and it's sneaked in the near post. Burke wheeled around the 6-yard box. The corner found him perfectly.
Tough ask for these lads, but again, good experience for them, but a tough experience.
Carey again on the left-hand side, frees Campbell into the penalty area. Campbell trying to get on his left footed there, and it takes a deflection 3 yards outside the right edge of the penalty area. Will be Sonny Carey to lift it in. Doherty with the overhead. Therese Campbell offering the run down the left-hand side, and it's found Campbell. Up against Booth. Therese Campbell cuts in on his right. Still Therese Campbell does get the shot away.
A good turn that was. Up against the corner. Grant going for goal! He scored! Huddersfield have got 3! Carlan Grant onto his right foot. He slides it through. Grant's in behind, chips it over the top. Looking for Grant. It's a great one. It's got to be Looking to link up with Carlan Grant. He's got to it. It's Grant! It's Carlan Grant! Was there ever any doubt? That was beautiful!
Where do I start? Under 12s, I signed. And it was just a crazy journey from then on out, I think. I left there a boy, and now I'm returning a man. That's an amazing feeling. I don't think many people get to do that. So, to be standing here now, knowing how much Charlton gave to me, it's truly amazing. The Valley means everything to me. I used to live a 3-minute walk away. It's a nice family club, so it'd just be amazing to get back out there every week. I'm coming home.
It's straight crawling down the centre of the goal. Charlton double their lead in front.
Tell you what, create from here. It's a really good opportunity. It's the opening goal. It's Charlton Grant. He only came on at half-time. Is that his first touch?
Wants to go long. Holmes headed across by Navi Star, and Grant is there.
Damage to Grant. Oh yes, he can. What a finish that is.
Good ball into Grant, who's unmarked. Now did that cross the line? The referee says it did. Grant, who takes on his man. Grant finds the corner.
A lot of bodies in there. Mad scramble, and it's turned in. From just a couple of yards out, Grant scores the equalising goal for Charlton. Lights it into a really good area. Drops nicely now, and Grant gobbles up the opportunity. With 2 minutes of the 90 left to play. Inside now, can Grant make something happen from this? I think he might be able to. Yes, he can. Left-footed shot. The keeper got a piece of it, but not quite enough. Opportunity to pick out a man on the near post, and that's exactly what he did.
And here's Grant!
And Grant could be in. He was onside. Charlton Grant to wrap up the 3 points. And that's exactly what he does. He showed his pace.
Gets himself up, dusts himself down, and puts the ball into the back of the net. Trying to win the second ball. It's an opportunity, crossed the base, and stabbed in. At the back stick, it's Grant with the goal.
They're on for an early goal here. Charlton Grant has slid one in. 6 minutes played. It'll be Grant to take. And he beats the keeper finally. It's a goal that has been coming and coming all day. Grant. Tucks it away. It's their 14th goal of the season.
You alright? Good, you're looking well. I'm back.
You said you would come back one day. Did you? Can you remember what
12.
age you started?
12. Yeah, 12, yeah.
You're right. My memories of the Carlin, goals, pace, and a joy to work with. Every day. Love the game. Love the game. Still does. Okay. And he always said he would come back. Here he is.
What about
A
Steve?
bit sooner than expected, by the way.
What about Steve as a mentor when you were a young man?
Steve knows what I think of him. You know, he's been like a father figure for me ever since I've been here. You know, I wouldn't be here today without Steve. I think he knows that. You know, he's always put his arm around me, giving me that belief, that confidence. You know, and it ain't always been easy, but he's just been amazing for me, man. I can't thank him enough.
Well, that's very humbling to hear him say that. You know, and you spend hours and hours out on the pitch with players, but it's the time I think you also have to give to them afterwards, off the pitch as well.
Yeah, I can't thank the club enough for my journey as a player. You know, and doing the full circle, coming back. I think it's just amazing. You know, my family knows about it, and it's just they're just over the moon. I'm over the moon.
It's nice of him to mention other people, and because I think it's important that players, and all players don't, but Carlton does. Ezra's another one who does. They recognise, they don't forget their roots, and they recognise the people that played an important part in that journey through the years. And okay,
Lovely, wholesome.
Super. Okay.
It's good to see you, man. Honestly,
good to see your mum. I want to see your mum.
I know. She'll see it now.
Yeah. Welcome home. How does it feel to walk back in here?
Yeah, unbelievable feeling. Surreal moment. Yeah, just lost for words, really.
I mean, how did this all come about? Obviously, you're out of contract at West Brom. Things have moved pretty quickly.
Yeah, it all happened so quickly. I think, you know, my agent spoke with the manager. I think it might have been Monday or last Friday. I came in on Tuesday, had a meeting, and then here we are.
7.5 years is a long time in football, but you're still young, you're still thriving. You were young when you left us, and this is a very different place to the one you left, isn't it? I mean, what were your first impressions when you walked back in here and everything looks so different?
Yeah, so much change. You know, I mean, when I was here, there was porta cabins everywhere. And now there's a separate first team building. Yeah, it's just nice to see how the club's progressed over the years.
And what are your memories of that time when you did leave? Because it was, again, the club was in a very different place then, wasn't it? And we did get promoted that year, but we're back now in the Championship. Have you been following the club during that time and seeing how things have progressed?
Yeah, always. I always follow the club. You know, I mean, I came here at 12. You know, I worked my way through the ranks here, and you know, that season I was having a good season. The team was having a good season, so it was always hard to leave at that point. But for me, it was the right decision, and here we are.
You've had these experiences in the Premier League. Scored goals in the Premier League, loads of goals in the Championship during that time as well. What have you learnt over these last 7.5 years compared to the player that you left?
Well, I think I was a boy when I left, you know, and I think now I'm coming back a man. I've got a lot of experience under my belt. You know, I know my body. I know what I can bring. So, I think it's just there's a lot of variables. I think when I was here, I was younger. I was raw. You know, I've matured a lot as a player. So, you know, I just can't wait to get back out there.
Can fans expect to see a different Karlan Grant to the one they saw back then with all these additional things that you've learnt?
Yeah, no, I think so. But still with that hunger, you know, not the finished article, and hopefully, you know, it'll be an unbelievable journey together again.
We were just looking at the room next to us where there's your big picture on the wall, 98 appearances, 2 appearances off 100. How hungry are you to quickly get to that and then start racking them up again?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, you know, it's an amazing achievement. You know, I was so young and I managed to get that many appearances. So to come back, you know, reaching 100 for my boyhood club would be amazing.
And the Valley is an important place to you. I know it's so you grew up on its doorstep. How much are you looking forward to getting back out there? I know you have played there since you left, like for opposition teams,
yeah.
But to be wearing the red of Charlton out there again, how nice would that be?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. You know, I mean, I've had a lot of stick coming back on the opposite side of the team, but yeah, listen, I can't wait. You know, playing for them again will be a great feeling.
You mentioned that stick. It's sort of well documented at the time, a bit of shushing. It happens at every ground up and down the country with players that have left and stuff, but it's all part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all love. Like I said, I always look out for Charlton ever since I've left. You know, I've been so fond of the club. You know how they've treated me when I was here, and you know, it's just like I said, it's just great to be back.
And what's that going to feel like when you score that first goal in front of the cover then?
Oh, it's going to be amazing. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to hold my emotions in.
And how about just being back here with some familiar? There has been a big turnaround in staff and players, of course, but a few familiar faces around here. How much does that help? That you're not coming in blind, and there's people that you can go and have a nice catch up with.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, I mean, like you said, it's been a long time, 7.5 years. So coming back and then seeing people that were here when you were here, it's like, you know, you never left. You know, you crack on, you have a joke or two. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see familiar faces.
And you've sat down with Nathan Jones, you've had a good discussion with him. He was here when you were very young, obviously, so there probably wouldn't have been a crossover, but what's he said to you about what he expects and what are your impressions of what you can look forward to under him this season?
Yeah, I think we had a great chat, you know. I think ultimately he knows what I can bring to the team, and you know, I'm looking forward to working with him, you know. I still want to improve, I still want to be better. And I think ultimately we both have that hunger. We both want to achieve the same things, and I think that's important.
Thanks, Karlan. Welcome home.
Thank you.
I know how big of a club Charlton are. Started my career here. it definitely holds a special place in my heart. And as soon as I met the manager, I knew, you know, this was the right place for me. I'm quite a feisty character. I love a 1v1, I love defending. Can't wait to get going again. Danny John McNamara. Sig Cup. No, just Danny Mac, Dan, Macca, overall. Growing up, probably Messi. I'm energetic, I'm a very good one-on-one defender, and I like to get forward. Probably a Curry. I do like Drake, old school Drake. Yellowstone. Really fast. Golf.
Welcome to Charlton, or welcome back almost to Charlton Athletic. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted to get it done. You know, as you probably know, I've started my career here from when I was really young, under 8s, till I was about 15. So yeah, it definitely holds a special place in my heart, and yeah, I can't wait to get going again.
We'll get it out of the way. You're making that move across South London from blue to red, but as you say, you do know the club very well. I mean, how important is that you're not coming in blind to a club? It's something you do know a lot about. Yeah,
of course. Obviously, I know how big of a club Charlton are. I've got a lot of family and friends, you know, who are Charlton fans. So, you know, it's a great community, and I'm delighted to be a part of it. And yeah, it's exciting times, and I can't wait to get going.
You mentioned there's a few of the lads who you do know from just being around South London football and stuff like that, but also growing up. Carl and Grant is a very similar path to you through the community trust and the academy. How helpful is that to have some familiar faces here? Yeah,
it's always nice. Looking forward to meeting up with them. You know, Carl I've known for years. Matty Godden I know well, and obviously Connor Coventry just through the Island setup. So yeah, it's always good to know people that's in the change room already, and they can welcome me in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting the lads.
So we know you left Millwall early in the summer. How quickly has this come about? Has this been on the cards for a while, or is this something that's moved very fast?
Yeah, it's moved pretty quick, really. It's probably like the last sort of 5 to 7 days. There was a bit of interest, and things got moving quickly. And obviously, I met the manager on Monday, and as soon as I met the manager, I knew, you know, this was the right place for me. You know, the ambitions, the club. And you know what he wants to sort of build in and around, you know, the ground and whatever. It's very exciting, and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, you mentioned speaking to Nathan there. What sort of impression has he left on you, and what sort of other things did you talk about when you chatted?
Yeah, I come away from the meeting, you know, very excited. Just wanted to be a part of it. You know, he's got a good track record. He's an experienced manager. He knows the league. He knows to get out of the league. So. Yeah, listen, I want to be a part of that, and I think it's like really exciting times for the club.
For Charlton fans who may need a reminder, what can I expect from you? What sort of player are you?
Yeah, I'm quite a feisty character. I love a 1v1. I love defending. I think that's, you know, a massive strength in my game. I like to link up with a winger. I like to, you know, get forward, put crosses in. Ultimately kick the ball at the back of the net. So you'll see a very feisty character, someone who give 110% for the shirt, and yeah, blood, sweat and tears kind of thing, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You've managed to gain a huge amount of experience in the Championship over these last few seasons. How important will that be going into, you know, a new club, but you know the Championship inside out? How much are you looking forward to getting started? Derby at home, first game of the season. West Ham away, which is obviously going to be a tasty one as well.
Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to just hitting the ground running?
As you said there, like, you know, I've got a wealth of experience in this league, so that's something I can bring into the changing room. You know, the Championship is relentless. There's going to be plenty of ups and downs. Hopefully more ups than downs. But yeah, you know how the Championship is, and I'm sure the fans will stick with us, and it's exciting, and hopefully we can have a successful season.
Oh my God, Joe! There's a man on the wing.
Peter, there's no man on the wing.
There is. I saw him.
Peter, stop being ridiculous.
I'm telling you, lift up the shade. There's a man on the wing.
Fine.
It's me. I'm the man on the wing.
Millie, welcome to Charlton Athletic. How does it feel to be a Charlton player?
Thank you. Feels like a big blessing. I'm happy to be here. I can't wait to get started and play in front of the fans and just have a good time and show them what I can do.
You've had a great story, a bit of a rapid rise through the leagues from non-league up to the Championship. Can you tell us a little bit about that journey and how your journey has brought you to the Valley?
Yeah, of course. I had a spell at Halifax, which earned me the move to League One at Exeter, and I was able to impress and get the move to the Championship. Unfortunately, we weren't there for very long, and we spent some time in League One, and I've gone on loan as well to the Championship again, so I've had a bit more experience there too. So I'm sure that will help me take the club to where it needs to be.
How hungry did those two experiences make you for having a full run at it and showing this division what you're made of?
Yeah, it's always good to get games and perform and be able to express yourself and be confident. So it's always going to help moving forward. So I'm here now. Hopefully that can come to light.
Nathan Jones has brought you here, our latest summer signing. What sort of conversations have you had with him and about what he expects from you this season?
Yeah, I spoke to the gaffer, and it's always good to be wanted. The gaffer said I'm the kind of player he's looking for this season to help the squad be as strong as possible. The club's goals are the exact same as mine, so we're really trying to push the season and do the best we can.
And how much are you looking forward to you got the red shirt on now, but getting your boots on, getting out there, meeting your teammates, training with them, but actually getting started and getting those first few minutes in pre-season?
Yeah, 100%. I know a couple of the lads already. I'm just really looking forward to get my boots on and just hit the ground running and training, and can't wait for the games to start. I've been itching to get some minutes now, so I'm looking forward to when all that starts, yeah.
And as part of that rise, as we spoke about through the divisions, you've made your international debut a few months ago for the Republic of Ireland. Again, what was that experience like? Would that feel like another step in your chapter?
Yeah, it was a great experience to get the international call up and make a debut and make an impact on the game as well. God willing, we can make another debut again soon, but we just keep working. Stay hungry. I've got a lot to prove and I've got a lot to do still, so hopefully we can kick on a bit more now.
And how much are you looking forward to meeting the fans at the Valley for the first time? I think, did you play against us supporters for the Valley last season? Yeah. So you've got an experience of what that atmosphere is like. How much are you looking forward to having that on your side?
I can't wait to be in the home change room this time. I can't wait to play in front of the fans and really show them what I can do. Score a goal or two for them and just really get them cheering on their feet and happy again.
And for fans who may remember you, what can they expect to see from you? What are your key attributes that you can bring to the side?
Yeah, expect pace, power, directness and goals. Skills too, if I'm feeling,
Can't wait to see it. Welcome, Millie.
Thank you. Melenik Ali. I grew up in Dublin and Manchester. Yeah, they call me Millie. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pace, skill, strength. Chicken and rice. Chris Brown. Game of Thrones. Telekinesis. I have lots of hobbies. Music, dancing, cooking, basketball, NFL, you name it.